Hi everybody, I'm Bruce Unruh, and welcome to my final build for the Project 1 in Mark Rober's Creative Engineering class. I decided to build a kitchen sheet dispenser. Let me demonstrate the problem that I was trying to solve first. So over here we have several different kinds of kitchen sheets: plastic wrap, wax paper, parchment paper, Reynolds wrap, and heavy duty Reynolds wrap. So as an example, first of all, these boxes drive me crazy because half the time they get hung up on the drawers when you pull them out, and they're just kind of a mess. When you try to tear a sheet, typically that's the kind of tear you get. That's trash. So what I wanted to do is come up with a better way to tear these sheets and to size the sheets. So what I came up with is the kitchen sheet dispenser. We've got plastic wrap, wax paper. I'm going to load the parchment paper in this one. Normal aluminum foil, heavy duty aluminum foil, and vacuum bag rolls. So here's how you load a roll of kitchen material into one of these dispensers. Take the cap off, simply drop it down into the tube, and put the cap back on, and you're ready to go. So for now, with a piece of parchment paper, here's the kind of cut you get. Instead of that ragged tear, you get a nice straight tear. For example, let's say that you want to size a piece of plastic wrap for this bowl. You would just pick up your tube, pull your plastic wrap out, size it, and cut. And there you have a nice plastic wrap for your bowl. Or let's say you need to size a piece of parchment paper for a cookie sheet. Pull out your roll, size the parchment paper, and cut. So here's the reward that you get for having these cookie sheet dispensers. Pull out your boxes, put them in the trash, get rid of those, and load up your dispensers into the drawer. There is one other type of cut that I wanted the tool to make if possible, and that was the vacuum bag material. And you can see that this is fairly heavy duty material, 2-ply, yet it still cuts a nice piece of paper with that. I really had trouble sizing these with scissors. It was really ugly. So just to wrap things up, let's go through the requirements that I set out to accomplish initially. First one was design a method for cutting sheets from rolls. I defined this as an essential requirement. Done. Second, improve or maintain the current storage space. As you saw, we managed to get the same number of rolls in the drawer, and it looks a little better. Done. Third, improve the quality of the sheets. When the cutting is much better, much more reliable, you get nice square sheets. So accomplished. That was, oh yeah, improve the sizing of sheets. In other words, the ability to get the right size. It makes it really handy to have it right there in your hand, pull it out, and then cut it. So, and that was a non-essential requirement, but I think it was accomplished. Make it easier to cut the sheets. I definitely think it's easier than the old tear across the metal strip. Done. Make it easier to store the rolls. I definitely think, again, rather than having all those cardboard boxes in there that flop open and get hung up on the drawer, this makes it nicer and cleaner to store the rolls. Accomplished. And make it easier to feed the rolls. In most cases, it's easier to pull the material out rather than fiddling around with the box, trying to get hold of it and pull it out. So I'm going to say that requirement was met. So there you have it, my final project for Project One, my final build on Project One for the kitchen sheet dispenser.